Hello and welcome back to Six Ashes. Just got to the store in the very dirty John Deere. So today there is going to be some changes. It was between this or the case which is going to be sold. Don't really need both. Don't really use both. So I decided to sell the case. I absolutely love this tractor. It has got 3.9 hours on it. It's done its fair share of work, but the John Deere can do the job, and I'd sooner put hours on that tractor. So we are going to be selling the case. Let's repair it. So we can get, oh wow, 204,979. Is that right? Wow, okay. That is, wow. That was a lot more money than I thought I was going to get. I didn't even take notice of that. But anyway, the John Deere is here because we are going to be seeing if I can use the mulcher to get rid of that pesky little tree. Well, the bit of it that is still there. Will it work? I don't know, but we're going to try. I've been told about this, the BioBelts mulcher, the UM300. Will it work? I don't know. But we are going to lease it to see if this thing can actually do it. So let's lease this. There we go. Pick up the lease item from the store. And as I was on about placeable seed silo for the farm, I did find these. These silos are constantly replenished by the merchant. A supplement will be applied to the price. Silo for seed, constantly replenished by the supplier. Applied to the price. Big bags are used to refill your sowing machine. Well, kind of gathered that. So for seed, let's buy one of these. We'll have to scoot over to the farm. Where are we? We are over here. I'm going to see if I can get it round about here. I think it'll benefit us just there. There we go. So hopefully that helped. Did cost 10 grand, but I mean, just selling that oh, I hate it when it does that. Just selling that case has made us a lot of money, over 200,000. I really wasn't expecting that. I thought we was going to get like at least like 90-odd thousand to probably about 150,000, that mark. Still, that is a lot more money than I definitely thought we was going to get. Any traffic? Oh, quick swing round John Deere. We know the traffic's absolutely deadly. I got hammered in the last one in our other John Deere as we was pulling the seeder. Don't really want to be getting hammered in this one. But I have been busy. As you can see, it is the next day. It is 4 minutes past 10. I worked through the night in game. And some this morning. Planted a little bit of canola. Planted a little bit of wheat. But there's still more planting to be done. We still have a couple of fields that need to be done with canola. Ooh, that was close. We still have the fields of sunflowers that need doing. So it is going to be a busy time here on the farm. Oh, got a lot to do and not much time to do it, and I'm drifting into the middle of the road. Good going there, Mr. P. So I'll see you back at the farm, and we'll see if this BioBelts mulcher can actually get rid of the rest of that tree. And I'm going to see just how that seed silo works. Never used it, so it's going to be worth trying it. Might as well. So see you all back at the farm. Almost at the farm now. Oh. Will this work? I really am hoping it does. Let's turn that off. And doesn't that silo look brilliant there for the seed? Alright, so moment of truth. Will the mulcher do it? And I just phased through the hedge. Absolutely brilliant. Alright, so let's get on the old help menu. I don't know how this thing works. Lower and turn on. Oh, is that it? Oh, fair enough. Don't need the help menu on then. Alright, so there we go. Mulcher is turned on. Let's get it lowered down. Is it going to do the job? Let's find out. Oh, it doesn't. Not getting it. Because whoever made this map, they have buried some trees in the ground to make some trees higher and lower than others. But yeah, the mulcher just isn't doing it. This is the bio belt mulcher. Mulching everything else around it. Oh, I wish it wouldn't do that. It's not getting the tree. Can I angle it down a lot so it's like struggling? Come on. Is that gonna get it? It's not getting it, is it? Like I said, it's one of those things. That the creator of the map has put trees in the game, but to make some higher and some lower, they have actually buried some in the ground. But still, it is an absolute pain. With this being here, there is nothing I can do. I mean, I've tried to chainsaw it, I just can't get it. Even putting it down in the ground, just can't get it. Just tried the mulcher, that's not working. I don't know what else I can do. It is really annoying. Will a stump grinder get it? I don't know. Will the Trex or the T-Rex get it? It's just really annoying. It's literally just the tip of a darn tree. Basically the top of, let's have a look, that tree. Is it the same as that? Yeah, it's the same as that. But this tree has literally been buried right in the ground, like probably 3/4 of that tree there, from about there, has been buried in the ground from there down. And all that was left was like that area and above to make it look like there was a really big bush here. So all the rest of that tree is down in the map. I was really hoping the BioBelts mulcher would work. But I do want to say a big thank you to the person that did say about you trying the BioBelts mulcher. There we go, I did try. And it's just, it's not worked. If I was on PC, I could have got rid of that easy. But I'm on console and I'm limited. Oh, the farm sim gods absolutely hate me. So let's get that back to the store. There we go. That hasn't worked. Wow, I see the suspension on the tractor go up then. Okay. Alright, well, let's just do what we can. And it looks like we're just going to have to deal with that bush being there. We'll pull this in here for now, next to the special one. There it is. If you don't know what the special one is, it's this. When I was cutting down the trees. Still can't get over that. Oh, I've got seed. I don't think that is actually 2 full pallets. I think there's only like 300 to 500 left in these. So I don't know why it's showing me a full pallet. Up we go. Because we have a very, very busy day. And are you serious? I cleaned all that out. Oh, in the last episode, I cleaned all that out. You poo too much. I think I might actually just stop giving them straw. Well, that just went up a minute ago. I think I might actually stop giving them straw just to stop getting the manure. So let's have a look. How much slurry do we have? How much have they given us so far? Wow, nearly 61,000 in slurry, 23,675 in manure, 29,503 litres in milk. That's actually really not bad. Do we have any male cows that have come in through births? Yes, we do. We've got one here. He's a newborn, 0.2 years. So I am going to be selling all of the males, and especially all the cows that just get too old. And so have we only got one male Holstein? The newborn? So I know the Holsteins in the game are female. What about Ayrshires? Any male Ayrshires? No, all female newborns. Well, from there, anyway. Okay, well, not bad going. 63 cows, 12 sheep. Not bad at all. But, as you can see, the John Deere, the beautiful 8R410, has been out in the field. It's absolutely filthy. So is this. But yeah, let's have a look at what I've done. If we scroll out, you saw in the last episode we did get 73 done. We now have 62, I was about to say 63, 62, 61 and 60. They are now planted with oats. Down here we have fields 21, 22 and 18, which are canola. 16 and 15 we have not done anything with yet, and we also have fields 59 and 58. These two here are going to be sunflowers, but yeah, are we going to be doing too much canola? I know we've got a lot of oats, because I mean, look at the size of field, 73. We're going to get a lot of straw. So I am going to be doing just a couple of bales, and then the rest will be loose. Because as you know, if you're on console and you have a lot of bales, the game just really doesn't like you, and your PS4 definitely starts screaming at you, because it just sounds like an absolute jet plane. But yeah, we're going to be busy. We are going to be putting canola. I do believe we're going to be doing a bit of canola in 16. 15, I'm not sure. I might actually just put canola in 15 and then have 16, 58 and 59 all as sunflowers, because I do believe right now we are able to plant sunflowers. Yes, we are. So we've got today, and we also have tomorrow for basically the oats, which are now done. We've done those. For canola and sunflowers, we've got today and tomorrow. Today we are now able to plant corn and beans, but we're not going to be doing those this season. This season's just sunflowers, canola and oats. It's about to say cotton, but we're not doing cotton. I don't even think it's going to get hot enough to do cotton. Well, it might do on Monday. Will it germinate though? I have no idea. But anyway, let's crack on. We've got a big job to do. So here we are. I want to see if our new little seed silo, if we have to fill it up, or I know there are some silos that you do have to. I hope I don't hit that. that you do have to fill up yourself. Whoop, scoot through there, scoot around here. Is that going to be tall enough up there? Right, so let's open up. Can we fill up? Speed. Does cost us, but it definitely saves us having to drive all the way to the store. What's going to be the cost of that? 1,927. You know what? I'll take that. That's actually not that bad. Price is a lot better than I thought it'd be, that's for sure. Right, so let's crack on. We're going to head on to our small little field. Field 15. Going to get that knocked out, and then possibly I have an idea that, wow, I nearly drove into that wall. Come on, Mr. P, pay attention. And I have a question. Let's just stop this for a moment. This little battery-powered tractor, I've been roaming around in it 0.8 hours. You know, it does the odd job for the cows, pulling the water tanker around. But the battery seems to last for such a long time. I mean, do you know how long the battery will last on this little thing? If you do, by all means, please let me know in the comments. Because it just seems to never end. Got a lot of silage there. That silage, I am thinking about taking all of that loose silage out, putting it in our silo over there somewhere, over there. And then possibly doing some more silage, because we do have a fair amount of grass fields if I go on the right one. We have the one here, which we did get the hay off last time. It did manage to dry. I was getting worried about it. This field here. I know you can't get through there, but am I able to cut through the hedge and cut that grass? Because if I am, I'm telling you, I'm going out there and I'm going to get that grass. We have this grass field here, which is just behind and at the side. We have the grass that the cows have just there. And then we also have the grass field, which is just here, which isn't bad. I mean, we've got a lot of grass, but we do have the new mower set up that is currently sat on the Zerion. Is the Zerion? I keep forgetting it. Yeah, the Zerion. So yeah, there's that. But anyway, let's crack on. Let's get some more canola in the ground. As you saw, I have been very busy. And I better shut that gate again. Yeah, I did. There we go. Let's crack on. Let's get these done. Let's get some more fields done. So we are going to be putting canola in this small little field here. I am going to be... Oh, gate's already open. I'm going to be putting some flowers in there because I want to make it worthwhile. So let's scoot this way. So if we've got 3 fields with sunflowers, it's going to benefit us. Because you can get good money, but you've got... It's like cotton, you've got to have a fair amount of it to make money. So that's what we're going to do. Here we go. Canola going in this small field. And I do, like I said, I have an idea. Now we've got 353,000. I really wasn't expecting the case to be worth that much. Honestly, I wasn't. I was just looking at what tractor do I... Oh, Mr. P, come on, keep your eyes on the field. I was actually just taking notice of what tractors do we use the most. And it's pretty much these John Deere's. The Zerion, we don't even use that much, in all fairness. I mean, could possibly look at selling that and getting like, because there is like a front loader mod that you can get, but would I be able to get that for our small John Deere? Because I don't know if that John Deere can have a 3-point link on the front. I'm not sure. If it can, we might look at getting a 3-point linkage put on the front of it. But I don't know. You'll have to let me know what you think we should do, because the tractors we use the most is pretty much this John Deere and our other small John Deere. It's pretty much the only ones we use. And we do have, of course, the small Fendt that did wonderfully amazing at gymnastics when it was over near the greenhouses. Easily a 10 on the score for the flips it was doing. We do use that for the front loader. We could always leave that over with the greenhouses, because we now have the big case wheel loader. And Mr. P, you really need to concentrate on what you're doing. Look, one of these days I will be able to farm. One of these days. But today isn't that day. And anything that I find really weird is that patch of grass that is not in that field. That is really weird. I know it's, you know, the grass that the cows eat because of seasons and all that. It just looks weird. Am I the only one? Is that just my OCD kicking in? And you're sat there probably thinking, Mr. P, will you just shut up and farm? But then you turn around, your OCD kicks in because there's a big patch of grass missing. Oh, I think it's just me. There we are. And swing around. Why did it feel like I hit something then? I don't rightly know. So, just to make conversation, is there any new mods that you are looking forward to coming out? Any maps? I know there are a couple of things that I'm looking forward to. Millennial Farm was one of them, but now console players have been kind of hit with that one, so I'll just keep quiet because it can be a sore point. But you know, it is what it is. You know, credit to anyone. They don't have to make mods. People don't have to make the mods at all. I mean, they take time out of their day to create the mods for console players. So, whether we get certain mods or not, honestly, I'm not really fussed. I just love playing the game. That's why I started this YouTube channel. For the love of the game. It doesn't matter how many subs I have, how many subs I got. At the end of the day, I play it for the game. And are we going to make it round there? Yes, we are. It's like I knew what I was doing. First time for everything. Right, so we'll put this here for now. Mr. P, your reversing is impeccable. Second to none. Look at that. Let's do a little bit better, shall we? There we are. That will do. John Deere, you're filthy. You need a wash. Still, it's not as dirty as my telehandler on the Valley of the Old Farm. That thing is absolutely disgusting. So, there was one mod I was looking at. I haven't checked how much it is. I have absolutely no idea. It's not in there, so where would it be? Is it in trucks? 205,000 for the Juskin cargo track. Oh, that is expensive. So what is the cargo capacity? Because you don't really want to buy something like that. 65,000. So you're basically spending all that money on something that only has a 65,000 capacity. When you can literally spend 80,000 and get 60,000 capacity there. I mean, really? I mean, 48,000, you're only spending 62 grand. We have the Juskin Tracar, is No, we have the Stroutman. Is it Aprion? Aprion? Aperion? I would say let me know in the comments, but even if you write that, I'm still not gonna know. I like how the sides go down though. That makes my life a lot easier. But anyway, that Juskin one's going to be out the window. I'm not spending over 200,000 just to be able to hold 65,000. I mean, that's just a no-brainer. Just no, not doing it. And do the cows need more water? They probably do. That is a lot of water just for 63 cows. You'll have to let me know in the comments. I'm sure I've said this before. But when you use seasons, it does limit the amount of water you have to put in. But on this map, I don't think it's taking that into account. Because I'm having to put in a lot of water every day. It's getting beyond a joke with how much water these things are taking. So possibly we could look at buying a water tanker. Maybe. But anyway, what I was going to do is our farm is basically here. I want to buy field 11. Because if we look, field 11 is wheat. And it is almost ready to harvest. I mean, we could nab that right now. And then harvest it and we've got straw. I mean, how much is it? 109,270 for that big field. Do you know what? It's my farm. Do what I want. I'm going to buy it. 109,000. The case has already just paid for a brand new field. It's almost ready to harvest, which is going to be an absolute bonus because I've literally just ran out of straw. All the straw that is left is already now back in with the cows. I've got 18,153 litres, and that's just weird because you don't really go by litres with straw. But let's go this way. It's going to make my life a whole lot easier. So the field we just brought is field 11. This one here. What a beautiful field this is. Just look how big it is. It's almost ready to harvest, but it does need a fertilizer stage on it, I believe. Is that it? Oh, that didn't germinate. That's a shame though. Oh, and I do have those. I really need to sell those because over there they're just not doing anything. Just taking up my slot count. Should I sell them? I bet it's going to pay me for it though, isn't it? Let's get rid of these. Because they're not doing anything. So I'm just going to sell them. Why not? There we go. Large multi-throw extensions. Let's just get rid of it. Okay, wow, there's a lot of lag just then. Because originally, when I first started... Why is it not... There we go. Originally, when I first started these, I put these there out the way. Because I thought we could have a nice LO extension to be able to have a bigger capacity. But it just didn't work out. It just didn't work. It wouldn't let me use the capacity of those silos. Whether it's because there wasn't actually a silo pad there for you to pull in and empty out, I don't know. But it was like really weird. So anyway, this is the field. Let's have a look. Does it need fertilizer? More than likely it does. Oh, it's got no fertilizer stage on it at all. And it is almost ready to harvest. Right. Let's just have another quick butcher's. We're only going to be able to get one fertilizer stage on this. Unless we go over with fertilizer, then you can be sneaky, of course. Then you can go over it with herbicide to kill the weeds. And because it's been herbicided, that's added a different stage. You can then go over with fertilizer again straight after. That is very sneaky, though. Doesn't look like there's any weeds in this field. It's fairly sparse, though. Definitely need to get out there and get a fertilizer stage in that field. And I'm thinking, this field is just a waste. It really bugs me that nothing's being done with it. So how do you get there? Okay, so how do you get there? There's the road to our farm. So we go down here. And it's the right turn in there. What is that building? Don't know what that building is. What's that? Nice grass field there. Through there. Do you know what? I'm thinking of buying this one as well. Is it going to be a lot of work? Of course it is. Really, I'm thinking about buying this field as well. All depends on cost, though. And has that field had a fertilizer stage? I do believe it has, yeah. Need to get into field 61 and get a fertilizer stage on that. 73 already had a fertilizer stage on it. 21 and 22 need to be done. So we need to go around and fertilize our fields anyway. So do you know what? 46 grand for that. I'm taking that. 46 grand. That is a bargain. So we brought 2 brand new fields. And we've still got money left over because it still hasn't come to the price of the case that we sold. Oh, that is absolutely cracking. Anyway, enough talking. We've got more work to do. Let's get rid of that menu. I'm going to get the cultivator out. And I'm going to cultivate. Let's just get this gate shut. There we go. I'm going to get what we're going to use. Oh, little buddy's already on it. So you've got a job, little buddy. Let's go cultivate. Is it beets or is it tates? Probably beets. And it's sugar beet. Come on then, little buddy. I wasn't expecting to be buying 2 fields in this episode. We'll find that other one for 40 odd thousand. I mean, that is an absolute bargain. Oh, let's just shimmy around a bit. There we go. Oh, and you will be happy to know that the pallet has worked. I am now getting wool on this big pallet in here. How I'm going to get this big pallet out, I have no idea. I'll figure that out when it comes to it. But, yeah. Good episode so far. Solved the case. Brought 2 brand new fields. Brought a new silo. I'm really happy. Well, new seed silo. Probably have to... Our seeders, do they take solid fertilizer? Because if they do, we could buy the solid fertilizer version as well. That takes just seed. Oh, and that takes liquid fertilizer. Okay. Well, that put a damper on that one. But we do have our small little nurse tank. I'm sure we do, somewhere. So I do like the flatbed trailer version of the liquid fertilizer. I mean, that is a big beast. I do like that, but on this map that is just going to be far too big. I mean, if you're doing the likes of lone oak or... Whoa, that's wobbling around a bit. If you're doing the likes of Lone Oak or Walker Farm, or... Ooh, steady. I haven't gone past it, have I? No, I believe it's up here. Not there. Okay, I think it's past this house. Is it? Maybe, kind of. I really do like little buddy. Now he's got his new shoes. Those big boy tyres. I mean, absolutely brilliant. Is that it? Let's have a quick look. Oh, that is it. I've got a personalised gate over to my field. To that and that. Can you get this side? Oh, you can't actually get in this field any other way. Okay. And can you get in from here? No, you can't. That's the only entryway. And it's gated. That's actually really good. If we could always buy this grass field here. Probably this grass field here. That has a little storage unit. We could put stuff in there. Put our grass stuff in there if we brought that field. You'll have to let me know though in the comments. We have brought a lot so far. I mean, just now buying 2 new fields. We're going to be ripping one up to get another fertilizer stage on it, because we're not going to be needing those beets. We can't anyway because they're withered. I mean, that's the only thing with seasons. Every now and again, it really doesn't like the root crop. I mean, if you've been watching my the Valley at the Old Farm series, I do try to get the contract to cultivate them in, because 9 times out of 10, the computer just does not do anything with a root crop field. I mean, if you're on PC, can you change that? Probably. But a lot of messing around for a field that you don't own, and visually it's just really annoying that you see a field there and just nothing's done with it, and it's just a waste. But we now own this field, so we're going to get this ripped up. Honestly, I really wasn't expecting to be buying this field. I was expecting to buy the other one, just behind us, for the wheat. There we go. So, little buddy, you've got your work cut out. Let's get going. He's out in his big shoes again, and I really do love this case crumbler. Would you use it with this big machine? Honestly, I don't know. I think you'd probably be using like a big cultivator, like mainstream, one that digs right in, digs its teeth in. I think this is more for literally just skimming the loose topsoil. I don't really think it's meant for this kind of work, literally just main cultivating. You'll have to let me know, in real life, what sort of cultivator would a vehicle like this pull? What would the little buddy pull? I mean, because it's basically the same design as, you know, the big bud. I mean, it's nowhere near the horsepower, but still, it does look nice in his new shoes. Oh, wobbly bob, stay in one line. Come on now. So I am going to have to get in this field over there and get a fertilizer stage on it. I think I might, with this field that we're in right now, go over it with fertilizer before we put a crop in here. I'm going to be putting sunflowers in this one, just go along with the others. So we will have 4 fields with sunflowers. I believe we've got 4 fields with oats. And canola, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fields of canola. Yep, 4 fields of oats. We've got the wheat field that we've just brought And this field here, field 10, which currently has sugar beet, but we're grounding that in. We're going to get some fertilizing done, possibly in the next episode, because we do have a couple of days before. I believe we have a couple of days. We're going to have to make sure now. No, I don't want to hire a worker. We've got a day and a half still for oats, canola and sunflowers, so we need to get a big head start, get the fertilizing done quickly, and then just get out there, get doing on the sunflowers. Day and a half. It's already 1:17, and oh yeah, because I accidentally hired a worker for like 3 seconds, if that. Lifts up the cultivator. Good going, Mr. P. Brain fart central. Didn't take long for that one to turn up, did it? But I really do like little buddy. Look at that. New shoes. Oh, he's just absolutely brilliant. Like I said though, can't remember what episode it was, but I wish they did bring another one out with a bit higher horsepower. Possibly like 280 horsepower. Pretty much just a little bit lower than the smaller Big Bud, the 450. I think that would be nice. Give it a bit of a bigger bite. Because we've got the 140 horsepower version of this, I believe, which is the TM14. And then we've got the TN17, which we've got, which is 170 horsepower. But boy, do I like this thing. I really like it. If I could have this on every single map, I would. You'll have to let me know down in the comment section below. Are you looking forward to the Brazilian series coming out? I'm kind of worried. Because of this whole update Giants thing, but yeah. Oh, come on now, Mr. P. Cultivate your field. Come on, make a farmer out of you. Get this done, and then I believe that will be the end of this episode. I'm a bit crunched for time right now. But I do try to get content out, content out, and I don't really like rushing, but you know, with real life and with everything that's going on now, I'm back in the UK, it's lockdown central again, which isn't fantastic. Alright, so like I said, though, we'll get this bit. Mr. P, come on now, look at this, disgusting. So I could have about 4 of these Big Bud lookalikes, or should I say Little Buddy, in a row, because I was talking about Big Bud, and I'd still miss the patch. But still, definitely didn't expect to buy this field. But I gotta say though, for 40,000, it is a pretty big field. I mean, I've seen some maps where you got fields like this, and you're paying over 100,000 to 90,000 for a field this size. I mean, this game, this map, I think it needs an update. That price for this field is really cheap. I mean, would a field this size in real life go for that amount? I have no idea. At the end of the day, we got a bargain. We got 2 brand new fields. Fall to the left. I'm not taking any chances with you missing any. And that field's almost ready, so we do need to get some fertilizer on that. We'll try and get some fertilizer on that before today. Quickly probably get in the old Hercules and just fling some over it. Can't remember if it's got lime in it or not. Oh, there's only one way to find out, though, wasn't there? So, in the next episode, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be heading into that field just there, our other newly purchased field. We're going to be getting some solid fertilizer, flinging that in the field. We'll then be coming over to here and all of our other fields, and we'll be getting started on the sunflowers. We don't have long left. We have today and tomorrow for the planting window. It's going to be a tough one. Can we do it? Of course we can. Do you want to know why? Because it's our farm, we do what we want. I mean, this is a 10-meter cultivator. And I mean, it's taking a fair time to get this field done. I mean, if you are playing on this map, you know, let me know what farm you picked. What fields did you buy? I mean, you have to let me know. You know, because everybody's different. Especially me, I'm just weird. Come on, little buddy. Come on. Can we do it? No, we can't. And I split down the centre of it, so it means I got 2 little bits. Ah, jeez. Come on, Mr. P. Cultivating just isn't my game today. The little buddy's just there like, oh, Mr. P, come on, make up your mind. What you doing? Alright, so let's get this lifted up and folded up. Get back to the farm. And we'll call it a day. I mean, the view is absolutely beautiful. And I love driving in cab in this thing. I really do. I don't know why, probably just because I'm weird. You'll have to let me know, is there certain tractors that you just love driving in cab with? I mean, there's the old John Deeres that we have. We've got one on this episode. We've got one on the Valley of the Old Farmers as well, the old style. I love the in-cab view of them. I love the in-cab view of this and the Big Bud. And apparently I need to straighten that out. There we go. But is there a certain tractor in-game or a mod, or even if it's for PC and console gamers can't get it, is there like a McCormick or a Ford? You're going around and you're like, you've got to be in cab for this. I mean, for me, my favourite has probably got to be this. I absolutely love being in cab with this. And then when you're just driving along in the field, just watching the pivot point in the middle, and as it accelerates, is it accelerate? Oculate? As it moves, you know what I mean? It's just absolutely brilliant. It just blows my mind. Let's get back in here. Let's pull up here. Beautiful. And as you know, I'm just an absolute sucker for old looking tractors. And this is starting to get dirty. But that is going to be it for this episode. My controller died. That was good going. I really am happy that we would have prepped for this. I really am happy that we managed to get that silo put in. It's definitely going to help having to save so much time rather than going to the store. Liquid fertilizer, we do have our small, there it is, tank there with liquid fertilizer in, which is absolutely brilliant. And we brought 2 brand new fields. But as always, if you did enjoy this episode, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and because look at this, we have 4 canola fields, we have 4 oat fields. I had to think then. Jeez, Mr. P, come on. We've got our 2 brand new fields, 10 and 11. One is wheat. The other we've literally just ripped up. But we are going to be putting sunflowers in the next episode in fields 59, 58, 10 and 16. It's going to be a busy day in the next episode. hopefully we have time to get the fertilising done and get all the other jobs prepped as well. As always, I'll see you all real soon here on 6 Ashes. Beautiful.